During the first half of World War II, Erwin Rommel was Germany's preeminent commander, an adept combat leader, decisive, and a master of maneuver. His Afrika Korps was a feared and respected force, and by the summer of 1942, their offensive across North Africa was rapid. On May 26, 1942, Rommel boldly attacked the British at Gazala. Combining improvisation and proficiency, Rommel achieved a decisive victory and nearly broke the Allies. It would be Rommel's finest hour. He pushed east into Egypt, but already in the grips of a supply crisis, one Hitler was reluctant to resolve, Rommel's Afrika Korps was diminished, and the British Army was determined to exploit it. 5 months after Rommel took Gazala, British commander Bernard Montgomery made preparations for an Allied offensive at the Egyptian city of El Alamein. Montgomery dispatched a force more than double that of Rommel's, and late on October 23, 1942, began the assault with a 20-minute bombardment. The British knew the German lines were fortified with miles of minefields, so after the initial shelling, infantry was sent in to cut a path for the armored divisions. But the minefields ran deeper than the British expected. Progress was slow, and the Allies met heavy resistance. Montgomery was forced to change tactics. He turned his attention to the north, hoping to bait Rommel's reserves. It worked, and while both sides took heavy casualties, the British remained far superior in numbers. And with Rommel's forces depleted, Montgomery returned his attention to the main point of attack. By November 3, 1942, Rommel could read the writing on the wall. He knew his only option was withdrawal. He ordered a retreat, but was rebuffed by Hitler, who demanded El Alamein be held at all costs. Rommel held on for one more day, but could no longer subject his men to certain defeat, and he began withdrawing. The Allies had won their first major offensive of the war, capturing new ground the Germans would never recover.